I am Lay Angeli E. Ortega, and this is my exhibit installation work titled Pagtatagpi sa Lalawigan ng Himagsikan at Pagdiriwang. I am born and raised in Baliwag, Bulacan, and have always observed and practiced the cultural customs present within my province. This project intertwines the Bulacan province's stories of literature, music, cultural practices, and demeanor as an analysis between the two sides of Bulacan's cultural core, being the celebration and revolution. Examining the colonial progression, revolutionary history, and contemporary manifestations are the elements into understanding how revolution and celebration coincides as one in the Bulacan province. The revolutionary contributions of Bulacan plays a part in the involvement of the promulgation of the Philippine Revolution. Towards the transition of revolutionary history, it could be traced that Bulakenyo resistance is not only limited to a single source of motive. This resistance branches out to the aspects of music, literature, demeanor as other forms of revolution. It continues to play the role of serving both the cultural and the resistant nature. Bulakenyo resistance continues to manifest its way into contemporary time as it roots this revolutionary history as part of the contemporary cultural customs of Bulacan. The project aims to translate the concept of contrast coincides with unity, meaning Bulacan's cultural core is the union of contrasting elements that are harmonious with one another. Translating these narratives are done through illustrating each topic with the corresponding imagery that represents the celebration and revolution. As part of the studio work study, I observed narrative scenes through the photographs I took in my town Baliwag back in 2019. This serves as my framework in combining separate subject elements into illustrating a panoptic narrative that unifies each element as a collective composition. Thus, the results of my installation mock-up study, Bulacan's cultural and revolutionary narratives seen through a paper-cut installation. Taking inspiration from the art of traditional Bulakenyo pastillas paper cutting, also known as Borlas de Pastillas or Pabalat. Intertwining aspects of resistance and contemporary practices, it is presented through a layered paper-cut piece which displays a panoptic scene through its formed shadows. This project is composed of 6 major paper cuts in total. Balagtasan ng Kalayaan for literature, Hosalinang Baliwag also known as Kundiman ng Himagsikan for music, and Pakikisama for demeanor. My studio work production consists of 5 major navigations: studies, maquette, project execution, lighting design, and audience interactivity. Presenting here is the maquette stage of a miniature installation mock-up study. Next is the project production stage where each paper cut took about a week to finish. And lastly, lighting design, to see how each paper cut performs and interacts with the addition of light. The project activity includes the participation of the audience to interact with the given space. The environment serves as their scope to deconstruct and reconstruct the layered images into deciphering the narrative formed through the paper-cut shadows. This location is where I conducted my research back in grade 11. As my thesis work comes to a close, I am completing my installation work presentation inside the cultural heritage site, Pambayang Museo ng Baliwag, that encapsulates the environment of my community, which now includes not only my roots as a Bulakeña but also my work.